Hello everyone, and welcome back to the IELTS Navigator. Today, we have an exciting topic for all you IELTS exam takers out there. We know that the IELTS listening test can be a bit challenging, but fear not because we've got you covered. In this video, we'll be sharing 10 essential IELTS listening tips that will help you not only pass the exam but also excel in it. So, if you're ready to boost your IELTS listening score, let's dive right in. Tip number 1 is all about understanding the format of the IELTS listening test. The test consists of 4 sections, and it's crucial to know what to expect in each. Sections 1 and 2 are generally easier, while sections 3 and 4 tend to be more challenging. Make sure you're familiar with the different question types, like multiple choice, matching, and note completion, as this will help you prepare effectively. Tip number 2 is to work on your listening skills regularly. You can do this by listening to English podcasts, watching English movies or TV shows, and, of course, practicing IELTS listening sample tests. The more you expose yourself to the language, the better your listening skills will become. Tip number 3 is when taking the IELTS listening test, it's crucial to pay close attention to the instructions. Often, the instructions will guide you on what you need to do, such as writing a word or a number, or selecting the correct option. Missing these instructions can cost you valuable points. Tip number 4 is to practice predicting answers while you listen. Try to anticipate what kind of information you'll need to find in the audio. This proactive approach can make it easier to spot the correct answers when they come up. Tip number 5 is time management is key to success in the IELTS listening test. You'll have some time to review your answers after each section, so use this time wisely. Double-check your answers and make any necessary changes. But remember, you can't go back to a previous section once it's completed, so be cautious with your time. Tip number 6 is to expose yourself to a variety of English accents. The IELTS listening test can feature speakers from different English-speaking countries, so it's essential to be comfortable with various accents, including British, American, Australian, and more. Tip number 7 is when listening to the audio, pay attention to keywords. Often, the answers can be found by identifying these crucial words or phrases in the conversation. This will help you pinpoint the relevant information more easily. Tip number 8 is develop a note-taking strategy that works for you. Some test takers find it helpful to jot down key points, while others prefer to underline or circle important information in the question booklet. Find what works best for you and practice it during your preparation. Tip number 9 is during the test, it's essential to minimize distractions. Stay focused on the audio and the questions. Don't let your mind wander, and if you miss an answer, move on quickly. Dwelling on a missed answer can cause you to lose track of the rest of the test. Last but not least, tip number 10 is to stay calm and confident. Remember that the IELTS listening test is just one part of the exam, and stressing out won't help. Trust in your preparation, follow the strategies you've learned, and approach the test with a positive mindset. And there you have it, folks, our top 10 IELTS listening tips that will help you pass the exam with flying colors. Remember that practice makes perfect, so make sure to practice regularly and implement these strategies. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the IELTS Navigator for more IELTS tips and tricks. Best of luck with your IELTS journey, and we'll see you in the next video.